For today's project, I want to complete the hammer I started a couple of videos ago when I showed myself using my new handled slitter and slot drift. I'll put a link to that video in the description box. This hammer is for my own use. I have to really thank Oz Tanrikulu for his generosity, for his recurring donation to my channel. A big help in keeping my videos coming. Thanks very much, sir. I put my mark on the piece now so I can easily differentiate between the top and the bottom. There are the top tools I used to slit open the hammer eye a couple of videos ago. And here are the handheld punches and drifts I used to complete a hammer eye. These are well worn and in need of repair or replacing. And these are newer ones I had machined and I have yet to finish. These have slightly different angles that I think are a little bit better. This slender tapered drift is complete. After a lot of use, it's important to examine and dress these types of tools. The struck ends can mushroom and/or crack and become dangerous. As I said, I'll repair and replace these after this project. This tong is a bit ridiculous. It was my first RA tong prototype. Doesn't look pretty, but it works for this project. I'll be updating my own tongs as time allows. I noticed that some material needs to be removed in order to complete the eye. And there it is. In order for a punch or drift like this to cut, the edges need to be crisp. I notice a lot of people quenching at too high a temperature, in my opinion. Don't be afraid to hold the piece like this before quenching. Though my technique for hardening a piece of medium carbon steel like this might seem unusual. I use a piece of carbide to remove the heavy scale from inside the eye. I'm going to double quench this hammer, and so removing the scale before the second quenching is important. Some heavy scale won't come off with the wire wheel, so I use a small hammer to gently chip it off. I'm marking the direction of the wood grain, which should run front to back. This wooden spoke shave I made, when sharpened, really works like a charm. Starting to rain here. There's often a lot of background noise from traffic in my videos from being on a main road. This pruning saw has a wider kerf, and so that really helps when I want to insert the wedge. I started making my wedges from wood rather than metal. I've just been seeing better results with wood, and so I'll stick with that for now. Rotate your piece when in the forge for a more even heating. You don't want to get it too hot for this second quenching. You don't want any scale to form when in the forge. It's hard to describe, but you should hear an even hissing sound from this water quench and not a random bubbling or popping.
Alright, calm yourself, Jeez Louise.
This one blacksmithing bird wouldn't let me be until I gave him a bite.
Couple for you. A couple for your buddy over here. How about it? You're a good bird, right?
I like the feel of this hammer. I'll be using it a lot. Catch you guys next time.